Have you ever stopped to wonder what's hiding inside that deep red, earthy beetroot? I'll be honest, I didn't give beets a second thought for most of my life. They were just another vegetable sitting quietly in the produce aisle. But something happened when I started hearing more and more stories from people who began their mornings with a simple cup of beet juice. What they experienced wasn't just energy, it was a transformation, and I had to know why. So I dug in. And wow, did I uncover some things? Most of us don't realize what a powerhouse this little root really is. When you juice it, just a single cup, nothing fancy, you're unleashing something extraordinary. And it's not just one benefit, it's this domino effect. It starts with your blood pressure, but before you know it, it's influencing your heart, your brain, your stamina, even your skin. I couldn't believe how much was packed into something so simple. And I've got to ask, have you ever actually tried beet juice? Or is this one of those things you've always meant to get around to, but never did? If you're like me, you probably had no idea that beet juice has been used as a kind of natural remedy for centuries. And now, modern science is starting to catch up with what traditional healers already knew. The first thing that blew my mind, how quickly it can impact blood pressure. We're talking hours, not weeks. That's because beets are full of these natural nitrates. And when I say nitrates, don't think of the bad kind in processed food. These are the good kind. Your body converts them into something called nitric oxide, which helps relax and expand your blood vessels. Suddenly, your circulation improves, and your heart isn't working so hard. It's like giving your whole cardiovascular system a breather. And what I found fascinating is that this nitric oxide acts fast. It's not something you have to wait weeks to feel. I remember reading that just a few hours after drinking beet juice, your blood vessels start responding. It's almost like flipping a switch in your circulatory system. Your hands and feet might feel warmer, your head a little clearer. It's subtle, but real. And the best part? It's all happening without putting extra strain on your body. No stimulants, no caffeine, just pure nutritional support doing its thing. I've even noticed my breathing feels easier, especially when I'm walking or climbing stairs. It's like my body finally has the oxygen it's been asking for all along. What really got me was the study in the Journal of Hypertension. They had people drink just 250 milliliters, a single cup of beet juice, and they saw their blood pressure drop within hours. Regularly drinking it made the results even better. It's not some gimmick, it's just food. Real food that supports your body in doing what it's naturally built to do. And here's where it gets more interesting. This isn't just for folks dealing with high blood pressure. When blood vessels open up and your circulation improves, guess what else benefits? Your stamina, your energy. I remember reading this and thinking, okay, now it's sounding like a superhero drink. The nitrates in beet juice don't just help your heart, they help deliver more oxygen to your muscles. That means more endurance, more strength, and less fatigue. Athletes have known this for a while. There's even a study showing that people who drank beet juice before working out were able to keep going 16% longer. That's huge. But here's the thing, this isn't about being an athlete. Even just getting through a walk, cleaning the house, or making it through the afternoon without crashing becomes easier when your body is properly oxygenated. And I get it. Energy isn't just about moving your body. It's about feeling sharp, too. That's where the brain benefits of beet juice hit home for me. As we get older, our brains naturally start receiving less blood. It's one of those things we don't see happening, but we feel it. A little forgetfulness here, a little fog there. Turns out, beet juice increases blood flow specifically to the frontal lobe. That's the part of your brain responsible for memory, decision-making, focus, all the things we count on to stay independent and clear-headed. One study in the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults who drank beet juice before exercise had better brain connectivity. I remember thinking, why isn't this more widely talked about? It's wild how something so simple can touch so many parts of your health. And I haven't even mentioned what it does for your skin. Now, I didn't expect a glass of beet juice to be a beauty treatment, but here we are. beet juice helps purify the blood and improve circulation, which delivers more oxygen and nutrients to your skin. That glow people talk about, it's real. But there's more. Beet juice is loaded with vitamin C. That's one of the most underrated skin vitamins. It fights off free radicals, evens out your tone, fades dark spots, and supports collagen production. Less sagging, fewer fine lines. Your skin just starts to look alive, dewy, and you feel like you're glowing from the inside out. What surprised me even more is how much it helps your liver. That organ does so much behind the scenes, filtering toxins, managing nutrients, even supporting digestion. When it's overworked or sluggish, everything else feels off. But beet juice, because of a compound called betaine, actually helps your liver break down and flush out toxins. It supports bile flow and helps burn liver fat, which is a growing issue these days. If you've ever felt sluggish or bloated without knowing why, your liver might be waving a red flag. Now, I'm not saying beet juice is a miracle cure, but it's close. I'm someone who's dealt with inflammation, joint stiffness, fatigue, the usual stuff. Beet juice? Total game changer. Betalains, the pigments that give beets their bold color, are powerful anti-inflammatories. When I added beet juice to my mornings, I felt the difference in my knees. It was subtle at first, then undeniable. Less creaking, more movement. Some folks report relief in just days. And I know I'm not the only one who struggles with energy dips throughout the day. One of the reasons beet juice works so well is that it helps regulate blood sugar naturally. It's got a low glycemic index, so you're not spiking and crashing all day. That's huge if you're trying to avoid those late-day sugar cravings or caffeine fixes. Now let me ask you something. If I told you that this same drink could support digestion, boost your immune system, help you lose weight, and even fight cancer, would you believe me? I didn't. Not at first. But then I looked at the data. Beet juice is high in fiber, which helps keep you full longer, reduces unnecessary snacking, and supports regular digestion. It feeds the good bacteria in your gut and helps your body eliminate waste more efficiently. That alone is a solid reason to give it a try. And then there's the immune system. Vitamin C, iron, magnesium. These are the quiet soldiers keeping your defenses strong. Beet juice boosts white blood cell production and helps protect your cells from free radical damage. Your body gets what it needs to fight off illness and stay resilient. Even the cancer-fighting properties blew me away. Those same betalains that help with inflammation also act as powerful antioxidants. They neutralize free radicals, reduce oxidative stress, and protect your cells at the DNA level. Some early studies even suggest that beet juice may help reduce the risk of certain cancers like breast, colon, and lung. I know we're all different, but if there's a food that supports my body's natural defenses, I'm in. And for those who might be pregnant or supporting someone who is, beet juice delivers nutrients like folate and iron, essential for fetal development and red blood cell production. Again, just food doing what food is meant to do. Now, before you start thinking I'm telling you to chug a liter of beet juice every morning, let's talk about how to actually use it wisely. Start small, like half a cup. You'll be surprised how strong it is. I like to blend it with a bit of apple, lemon, or ginger to smooth out the taste. Organic beets are best, of course, and give them a good scrub or peel before juicing. I usually drink it on an empty stomach in the morning because that's when your body's most ready to absorb nutrients. If I'm working out, I'll have it 2 to 3 hours before. It works like a natural pre-workout. No jitters, no crashes. Just clean, steady energy. But here's where I want to be real. There are a few side effects to know about. The first time I drank beet juice, I panicked a little because, well, let's just say things turned pink. Your pee and even your poop can take on a reddish hue. Totally harmless, but a little shocking if you don't expect it. Also, if you've got kidney issues, beets contain oxalates, which can be a problem. Always talk to your doctor if you have a history of kidney stones. And if your blood pressure is already low, be careful. Beet juice can drop it further. Moderation really is key. Too much fiber all at once can also cause bloating or mild stomach upset. That's why I started with small amounts and built up. My body adjusted, and now it's part of my routine. So, why am I sharing all this? Because I've seen what a small change can do. 1 glass every morning. That's it. I didn't overhaul my life or take on some extreme diet. I just added beet juice, and I gave it time to work. The result? Better energy. Clearer mind, steadier heart, lighter digestion, more confidence in my body. Sometimes we're looking for answers in supplements or medications, and I get that. But there's something powerful about finding healing in something as simple and natural as a root vegetable. So if you're standing at the edge of trying something new, something that might help you feel stronger, sharper, more alive, consider this your sign. Try it. Let it become a ritual, and see what happens. That's what I've learned from just 1 cup of beet juice each morning. It might look simple, but the effects? They run deep, from your heart to your head, your joints to your skin. Your entire body gets a boost. It's one of those rare natural habits that just makes sense. And hey, if you found any of this helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who could use a little extra energy or a fresh start to their day. If you've already tried beet juice, I want to hear about it in the comments. What did it do for you? If you're ready to keep learning how small habits can create big changes, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. We've got more health wisdom coming your way, and you won't want to miss it. Cheers to your health and to the power of beets.